Leon Panetta. He's going to be named the head of the CIA. And I saw some concerns out there yesterday saying, hey, well, but he doesn't have any intelligence qualifications or experience. And I thought, that's fantastic. I mean, it's not because I think, hey, great, here's a guy that doesn't have experience in this field. It's because the people who do have experience in that field are already contaminated. They've almost all worked on torture or illegal spying programs or the 88 other illegal programs that Bush has been running. So it was really important, in my opinion, for Obama to pick a competent, smart manager that didn't have this taint of all the illegal Bush activities around him. One, so he can clean it up. He can come in and say, he doesn't have to defend it. He doesn't have to make excuses for it. He doesn't have to cover his own ass because he wasn't part of it. It makes perfect sense. Now, of course, so that's what the Associated Press wrote about, too. They said the reason Obama picked him is specifically because he wasn't in the CIA before. Because if he was in the CIA, he unfortunately would have been involved in these illegal programs and wouldn't have been able to clean it up as well as Obama wants to clean it up. I think, sometimes I get a little concerned that Obama is headed in a direction where he appeases Republicans or centrists too much, and I'm at times concerned whether he's got the fight in him that I would like to see to straighten out the country. But here's a pick where you say, all right, it looks like he's got some fight in him. Let's take him on. Now, but it's not just the CIA. It's not just the Republicans. All of a sudden, the Democrats are angry. Why? Because they got to cover their own asses. Remember, some of them are complicit in this as well. And the people that are the head of the intelligence committees are the ones that got briefed and never really exposed Bush's programs, even though they were clearly illegal. So is it their highest priority to make sure those illegal programs get uncovered? Hell no. Their highest priority is CYA, cover your ass. Not CIA, CYA, right? So Rockefeller, who was the head of the Intelligence Committee for the Democrats, is like, well, I don't know about this pick. He's a good guy, right? I mean, he's competent, so he doesn't have any experience. I mean, we all around here have experience in covering things up, and he hasn't covered anything up. He hasn't participated in any of the illegal programs. I don't know, I'm a little concerned about this. Oh, I'm ecstatic. I see that, and I see the panic in Rockefeller's eyes, and I love it. And then he went to the Commerce Committee. There's a lot of different changes that happened in the Senate. But since he stepped to head another committee, now the new head of the Intelligence Committee for the Democrats is Senator Dianne Feinstein. And she was livid about this appointment. She came out and she said, I was not consulted. I had somebody else in mind for that CIA spot. And this Leon Panetta guy, he doesn't have any experience. I mean, he's a good guy. He's fine, I guess. He's a Democrat. But I wish that someone had talked to me. Well, there's two angles of this that are important. One, I love that Obama didn't consult with Feinstein, because Feinstein is only interested in covering your ass. She is, if you want to talk about a prototypical politician, someone who, doing the right things, challenging Bush, whatever, didn't give a damn about any of that. By the way, this challenge she is already vocally putting out there in public is a bigger challenge than I've seen her do against anything that Bush put up. I'm not kidding around here. Every time Bush put somebody up, Feinstein was like, oh, yes, sir, thank you, sir. Maybe we have another, sir. Well, look, we have to be reasonable, He is the president, and we got to give him whatever he wants. Now, Obama put somebody up, and he didn't call her, and she's like, what's going on here? I'm important. I need to be consulted. I'm a senator. I'm the head of the Intelligence Committee. But this isn't just about her feelings of, grandiosity, where she's, I'm the great and important senator from California and the head of the Intelligence Committee. If it was just about that, it'd be amusing and senseless. But no. Look, Obama, on purpose, specifically, it appears, did not call her. He did call some other members of the Intelligence Committee. He called Ron Wyden of Oregon, and because Ron Wyden didn't participate in any of these programs and has always been against these programs. So he called Wyden and he said, look, I'm going to put Panetta in charge, who's clean and who doesn't have anything to do with these things. Do you think that's a good idea? And Wyden's like, oh, God bless you. Go forward. Move forward. And then my favorite senator in the whole wide world, Senator Feingold, came out and he had a statement. And his statement was, oh, for the love of God, move forward. I can't get enough of Leon Panetta. Give me more of Leon Panetta. Now, between Feingold and Feinstein, between those two Democratic senators, if you had to pick one to trust and one to not trust, it's the biggest no-brainer of all time. 99% of the time, Feingold will be right and Feinstein will be wrong, if they disagree. Now, I don't know what that other 1% is, but I assume Feingold's got to be wrong at sometimes. But every single time I've looked at it, Feingold has had the best interest of the public in mind and the law, and Feinstein's been looking to cover her own ass.